Okay guys, so we have the following function and we want to know when is a function positive. Well, to know when a function is positive, you always have to look at the y. When you are at 0, whatever numbers are above the 0, these are positive numbers, positive. And whenever you have numbers going down the 0 on the y, those are negative numbers. So you got to look at the graph and ask yourself, when is my graph above that 0? Well, look at this graph. As you can see from A to B, look at the whole graph. Isn't the graph above that 0? Look, here is 0. Isn't everything above? Well, everything that's positive will be from A to B. But is that the only section where the graph is above 0? No, it's also right here. From C and onward. So you notice how it keeps going on forever? So my answer will be, my function is positive when my points are between A and B, and also starting at C and bigger. How do you write that? Simple. When my x is between A and B, that's how you write it. And when my x is bigger than C. Notice I do not include the C because look, at C is actually 0. So we do not talk about A, B, or C because it's not technically positive. That's why we don't put the little equal sign at the bottom, because we want it only positive. Now, what about negative, guys? Well, if we want negative, it's the same thing. When is my graph below the 0? And actually, let me write this in a little less thicker pen. There we go. It's when my numbers are less than A. Not at A because it's 0, but something less than the number A. And also between points what? Points B and point C. These are when my graph is negative. So when my x is less than A, something smaller. And when my x is between B and C. When my x is between B and C. That is when it's negative. Oh, here's another one. What happens when my function is increasing? Now, increasing is not the same thing as a positive. When you say increasing, guys, we're basically talking like a roller coaster. When your roller coaster is going up, 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 and then you stop before you hit the downhill, that's what it means to say increasing, because it's going up, up, up in a positive way. So my graph would say from the letter D to something less. That's when it's increasing. And also, look, at letter E, it's going up again. I'll put it right here. Let me erase that. Let me put it down here. At letter E, it's also going up, 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 up. That is also increasing right there. So how would you write it? Once again, you're going to write this in two different categories. The first one, it's when anything less than D, and the other one, anything greater than E. That's when it's increasing. Is that true? Let's see. There it is. Two different answers. When x is less than D, and when x is greater than E. And there it is. Now, what about the last one? When is the function decreasing? Let's go back. Well, increasing is when, like a roller coaster, is going up, up, up. What about a roller coaster going down, down, down? Look at this. Going down all the way to letter E. So it is decreasing between what 2 points? From letter D to letter E right there. So let's see if that's true. Right there, when my x is in between those two letters. And that's basically how you find the answer to these problems.